as I say, so we're going to talk about, because with podcasting, your voice is your brand. And a lot of people think, oh, I just have a podcast, but they're really not. So whatever you sell, you're not selling you. You're you're not selling the brand or the shampoo or the conditioner or the course. They, they will, they're buying you. And that comes back to what we talked about before, which is authenticity. So your voice is your brand. Your logo may catch attention, your marketing may generate interest, but your voice is what people remember. Your voice is more than the words you choose. So it's the perspective you bring, the values you communicate, the consistency of your message, and the promises you keep. And people really watch that. What does she keep? Was she trustworthy today? Can this person, if she said, I have this great hair product line, is it a really great product line? Is it right for me? Or are they just trying to sell, 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 whatever they can? So the strongest personal business brands don't try to sound like everybody else. Don't worry what everybody else is doing. You do you, because my show is not going to be the same as Tamika, not going to be the same as Precious, not going to be the same as Empress, like not the same as Ashley. It's all going to be different. You know what I mean? So, so a recognizable voice builds. Write it down. So trust, because people know what to expect. Credibility, because your message is consistent. And if it's all over the place, then people aren't going to know what to do, where to follow you, all that kind of stuff. So connection, because authenticity resonates more than imitation. So don't try to follow somebody else and do it. I saw a great 3D challenge. I want to do one. I'm going to be exactly like Ashley. Well, the thing is, it's not going to work because, Koi is in the room. So it's great having people join. Like, you are the diehard people, and you don't know how much love and value I have for you and respect for you, all you queens that are here. It's incredible. It's incredible to see people like, because I'm hardcore. I'm hardcore. And I like people that take that action, that do that, and know how valuable you are and know how special you are. And don't listen to those voices of others or people in your head. We'll get to that a little bit later. But you also want to influence, because clarity cuts through the noise. Because with everybody talking, everybody's a guru, everybody's an expert, and you're like, I'm going to get lost. They have 10 million followers. Don't worry about that. I'd rather have one authentic follower, mentee, than having 100 people that don't care. Like, lots of people signed up for this challenge. Where are they? The real ones are here right now. The real authentic people are here right now. The true people are here right now. And so if your audience can't describe what you stand for in one sentence, your brand voice isn't clear enough. You have to know exactly who you're about. If you're about ghost stories, if you're about, God and success, if you're about that kind of stuff, you want to make sure that people know that that's what you're about. And they're like, I didn't know that was on here, because maybe the God and success people aren't going to listen to ghost stories unless it's the Holy Ghost, and they can tell your stories from their sort of thing. But a recognizable voice builds. So exactly, the trust, because people know what to expect. Credibility, it's because your message is consistent. Connection, because authenticity resonates more than imitation. Influence, because clarity cuts the noise. So some practical plan for action, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to give you practical steps through this, rather than here's my spiel, blah, blah, blah. I'm showing you how to actually do everything that you can implement tonight, not tomorrow, tonight. And you can start right away. And by the end of the week, you're going to have a show. So your practical plan of action, you want to define your 3 core messages. So what do you want to be known for? Write them down and use them consistently across your content. So your posts, your podcasts, anytime you speak, anytime you answer questions online, you want to make sure it's in alignment, because that's how they get to know people. That's how people get to know you, right? Sort of thing. So review your recent posts or podcasts or views. So you want to ask yourself, do they sound like they come from the same person with the same values and perspective? Or do they just sound generic because GP wrote them, you know, just to get it out there, to pump it out there? I'd rather hear something real than not. You want to share one original insight each week. So don't just repeat industry trends. Don't just repeat industry trends because everybody else is doing it. Add your own experience to it, your analysis or your lesson learned from it. So it might be a story that you've heard. So what lesson did you get? How did that affect you? Did it push some hot buttons? How did it make you feel personally from your perspective? Because chances are your listeners feel the same way and they can relate to you. So you want to also to eliminate unnecessary jargon. Communicate with clarity so your message is understood, remembered, and shared. Because the most real stuff is the stuff that's going to get shared, not the stuff that's just generic and like everybody else's stuff. So you want to measure your consistency, not perfection. A clear voice, repeated consistency builds a stronger brand than occasional brilliance. You might have a good post and everybody's like, and then you're gonna the next 5 or 10 crickets and then nothing. So you have to really know what your audience wants as well. So your reputation is shaped by what you repeatedly communicate. Every conversation, presentation, post, and decision either strengthens your brand or weakens it. So your voice is your brand. Make it clear, make it consistent, make it worth remembering.